Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Bearded Nomad Van Life. It's amazing. How's the saying go? Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for everything. So I woke up today where I parked last night to sleep. And I figured I wanted to go check out. There's a local lake here in my area that has some camp spots. The problem is you gotta pay for it to get the permit required. They will prosecute you if you don't get a permit. And I've looked up the price, and I think the price is a little bit high for what it is, but because it's only the only thing available on the site is electric. So, but I figured, let me go check it out. So I go there, and there's seven sites all in a row. Now they come with a picnic table. They come with a campfire ring with a movable grate on it for cooking over the open fire. So I went to look at the side, look at the spots. Most of them, and some of them are a little uneven, low, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But there's like two spots that are all right, that could work. The electrical boxes are locked up, so I guess if you get a permit, then the city will send somebody out and unlock that just prior to you having your stay there for your. But so I go to check out the sites, and there's a bulletin board, so I walked over to it to get the see if there's any new info on the whole thing and everything. And there's a set of keys. One key is shoved down behind one of the posted things there, and it's stapled to the plywood board. A set of keys, and it had a giant discount key on it. So I grabbed my phone and I called the toll-free number on the back of the discount key. After being on hold for like 15 minutes, get somebody on the phone. I said, "Hey, I found a set of keys that has this discount key. If I give you the number on the back below the barcode, can you tell me who it belongs to so I can try to return these keys to the owner?" The lady says, "All I have is a name." I said, "I'll take it." So she gave me the name, and I thanked her, hung up, went on Facebook, searched the name. Two came up, with that name for Lebanon, the older lady that drives for bus for DB Fisher, and a younger lady that has her own photography. So I messaged both of them, "Hey, by any chance, did you lose keys with a Dodge Caravan fob and a GM key?" And immediately I got a reply back from the younger lady. Her reply was, "What? Yes." What with question marks, and then yes with exclamation marks. And I said, "Well, I have your keys. I found them." And she gave me an address for her church to drop them off there at her church. So I did that. She She said she lost them on Mother's Day, and she had gone back to the park to search for them and searched everywhere that she was and did not find them. Apparently somebody did and then put them on the bulletin board, and I guess she didn't check there. I said, well, I found them while they were on the bulletin board. And I said, I will, I told her, I said, I will head to that church and drop them off now. So, took them and dropped them off. So, there's a reason for everything. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for everything. Something led me to go check out those campsites, whether I'm ever going to pay Lebanon City, they're overpriced. Their overpriced fee for a night per night to camp there. I mean, it wouldn't be bad. It's it's a nice spot. Everything's cool. Everything's nice about it. The downside, because of all the geese at the lake, every campsite where I would park to get out and walk to the picnic table to the fire ring cookout camps, they got the ring with the adjustable, but everywhere. I mean, it's everywhere. And then of course there's dried up old shit, and then there's fresh shit, but everything is covered in, I mean, it's like you have to tiptoe to avoid stepping in goose shit. And that in itself, I mean, that it would be a great park if it wasn't for the geese making it so dirty. Because there's so many beautiful spots you can put a blanket down and just lay there in the grass, but you can't because everything's covered in goose poop. It really kind of ruins the all the beauty of the place gets ruined depending on how you want to utilize it because of the goose poop. So, but for some reason, I was led there to at least check out the sites a little bit closer. I knew they were there, but I never actually got, stopped and got out and checked them for level and this and that. And to see what, out of 7 sites, there's only 2 that I would, if I was going to get them, there's only 2 that I would take. 4 and 5 out of 7 spots. 4 and 5 would be the only 2 that would be perfect for backing my van in and then put the awning out, and then be able to cook over an open fire, have a campfire, and enjoy it. I might at some point, I don't know. I just figured I'd check it out. Something told me go check it out. And of course, lo and behold, I go check it out and I find some lady's car keys and her house key and a mailbox key that she lost on Mother's Day. I mean, imagine how bad she probably felt. How did that make her Mother's Day, losing her keys? But now that I'm able to find them and return them to her, I've lost keys before. I know the stress that comes along with losing your car keys and a house key, and in today's society, people find stuff like that. People have I got her name, so the wrong person would have got a hold of that. They could have figured out who it was, that it was her, or figured out where, who knows what's possible with some of these people these days in society. It could have been bad. So I'm glad that fate led me there to find them and return them to her so that her and her family are safe. Because she's married, has kids, So at least now I know that her keys were returned to her and her family are safe. That, not some psychotic criminal has the keys and figures out where they live and then, all kinds of stuff could happen. So I'm glad that I was able to get those keys back to her and her family, and that it all ends up in a good, safe manner. So now I'm on my way to a spot that I like to hang out before work. A lot of times I'm gonna go and go make some lunch at 207. Yeah, I got time. I'm gonna go make a little lunch. And so let's go make lunch. Yeah. Let's go. All right, so here we are at my beautiful park. I got green and purples and whites for the flowers. We got a stream right over here. It's just a perfect setting, you know? And then we got some chicken done up here with some blood orange extra virgin olive oil. And we're going to boil the milk and water and add in these. Had a truck driver that has a storage unit right near mine. Had a whole bunch of these things, different ones, the chicken flavor broccoli, butter flavor, other rice, some that were rice, and he made a delivery, and these are the displays that you see in a grocery store in the aisle, that all four sides have these facing you different, and they're in, so no matter which way you look, you see like 2 or 3 flavors. Well, the outer sleeve that gets taken off when they put it on display, that was damaged, and they turned away. They denied it. They wouldn't take them. Well, of course, it comes back on the driver. He's got to take them and get rid of them. The place won't throw them away. So he got a hold of them, and he ended up selling me 2 full displays, which I forget. It's over 100 packs per display, and he sold me 2 displays for $20. I was like, what? Okay. So I'll be eating this for a while. But hey, they're good for you. They're not. Come on, boil. Bring it to a boil, it says. So. Alright, so 8 minutes or so, and this will be done, and I'll add the chicken to it. It's amazing, when I decided to give up my apartment and get into the van, move into the van full time, I gave up all my pots and pans, took all that stuff to Jubilee. And then I ended up back at Jubilee, or inside, and found this pot with a lid, which I love the old style pots. It's stainless, with its copper outer coating or whatever it is. The only downside is things like to stick to this because of open flame. The open flame will burn stuff to the bottom of this pot quick. So it always requires attention to stir and keep a lower heat, but it's kind of hard to do a lower heat because these burners they don't have much of it's either full on or off. There's a very small window low heat on this. But that's lunch, folks. Yep. So check the time. 2:36. Oh boy. See, this is the only problem I don't like about. This is why I need full-time van life to become full-time traveling van life and not have to work anymore, or find something that I can do to make a living while I'm traveling and have time to travel and see things and do whatever. That's why I'm really hoping the YouTube channel thing could take off. But because going and seeing things and places and being able to cook and not have to rush, because now I'm gonna have to, by the time this is done, quickly try to eat it while it's burning in my mouth, and then get ready to get to work because I gotta be at work. I gotta leave here by like 3:05 to get just down the street to work on time. But, and the worst part is because my job is not good for my heart failure. It's really not. I really just need to have an easier life where I just get up, do my thing, make videos every day would be great. Just make videos. Just make videos and put videos up and have people subscribe and then make money off. Make enough off ad revenue to be able to pay my few bills, monthly bills, gas in the van, food in my belly. That's all I need, and then maybe a little bit to be able to save aside, so that in case something with the van breaks down, I there'd be no stress on, oh my God, how am I going to afford to pay for this? That's where I want to get to. That's the level. I don't want to go above that to be, man, I got all kinds of money in the bank, I'm rich. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't need that. I just simply want that I have just enough, making enough or have enough to, from now till the day my heart failure takes me from this realm. That's all I want. I'm not asking to be rich. I don't want to be rich. Other people may want to be rich, money-wise. I just want to have just enough. I don't need to be loaded. I don't. Just enough to have everything covered, bills paid, food, gas, and a little savings in case for something goes wrong with my van home, that I can have it fixed. That's my goal. Most days I'm not feeling like that goal is ever going to be achievable. I've been in the van almost a year now. Had the YouTube channel for a year. And I know that my YouTube videos are not traveling and seeing beautiful places out west like a lot of other van lifers. So therefore, my channel is not, it's not what the majority wants. So that's why I don't have the subscribers, I got 27. As the last I knew, I need 1,000 just to be able to get monetized on YouTube. And I don't see that happening. So, you know, it is what it is, I guess, right? You know, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If not, it's not. And I guess I'm pretty much just leaving it up to the hands of fate, God, whatever, you know. Whatever's meant to be will be, I guess. I think I'm getting low on water. Uh-oh. My other one's empty. Guess I'm gonna have to go get water after work. The after midnight water run. Yep, for some reason, so this stuff's sticking to this pan now. It wasn't before, but it is now. I used to say, I love this pan. Not really thinking I love this pan so much anymore. I think it's time for a new one already. That shouldn't be sticking. I don't know what that. Well, most of it, actually, well, I know what. Yeah, some of that is from. That's what happens when you try to reheat Sicilian pizza in a pan. You want to try to heat up the pizza all the way through with a lid sitting on top of it. And it ended up burning. Flies, get out. Out. But, so, there you have it. Here it is. Chicken and broccoli flavor noodles with chicken. It's gonna be chicken flavored. It might as well at least have chicken in it, right? Yeah. So now we gotta get that to cool down so I can eat it. All right, well, that's it for today's video. At least I had the great joy of returning keys to a lady who lost them and didn't think she was probably ever gonna find them again. So if nothing else today, I mean, the fact that I gotta go to work now, which this job's good. I'm just hoping this job doesn't kill me before I actually get to where my goal of having enough money saved up to retire and travel. I know I'm only planning on working a year or two, because that's all I need, you know. But I gotta start saving. It's time to start knuckle down now that the van build's pretty much done. There's a few little tidbits that I would like. There's some stuff that I have saved in my Amazon cart that I would like for when I start traveling. So But other than those few little things that I would, and little add-ons to the van home that I would like to add, I would like to put on some perimeter lights so that when I'm out somewhere in the middle of nowhere, I can have lights for safety and everything else. So I have that, have all that stuff saved in my Amazon, because it's and a lot of it's cheap stuff. It's just little cheap items, little cheap. But you add it all up, and I probably still got about another $1,000, $1,500 worth of stuff that I would like to put on my home, which to me is not a bad investment because it's my home. You invest in your home, your sticks and bricks, yeah, you make it nice, you do things. Well, this is my home, and there's little things that I'd like to do to, make it even more personalized, my home. But other than that, that's it. And then now it's time to start knuckle down saving and get to my goal where I can just quit my job and take off and go travel the country, see beautiful places, spread my dad's ashes, places he didn't get to go, and see the beautiful country and the sights that God and the universe have created, and enjoy my life before my heart failure takes me. If something else doesn't before then. But I don't know if I'll ever actually know that until it happens, because I don't know if I don't even want to know. Don't want to know. So, but yeah. Catch y'all later. Remember, fight for love, not hate, okay? And be good. Stay weird. Weirdos unite, baby. Remember, all of us van lifers, we're not bad people. Just because we live in our van and look homeless doesn't mean we're homeless. My home's right here. Wherever I park is home. So, pretty much 99% of us van lifers out there are all good people. So, don't judge. Catch you on the next one.